Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Panache. So choosing the right kind of makeup for various occasions is always a task, isn't it? And it becomes even more tricky when it comes to pick the right shade of makeup for your work. So for all you ladies who want to look their best for work every day, I've come with an easy and interesting makeup look for work. And being a working girl myself, I prefer a very natural and simple makeup look. So here's one for you all. So the first step is to hydrate your skin using a moisturizer depending upon your skin type. I like to use Plum Green Tea Mattifying Moisturizer, and I've been using this since a really long time, and I must say it works really great for my skin. Next, I'm going to use a sunscreen, and it's by Neutrogena. Now, since my moisturizer does not have SPF properties, I have to use separately a sunscreen. So if your moisturizer has already SPF properties, you may skip this step. Next, I'm going to use a primer. Now, what a primer does is it extends the wear time of your makeup, and wear time is really key while you're going to office because usual working hours are 8 to 9 hours, and you would obviously want your makeup to stay as long as possible. So I'm going to use a Color Bar Perfect Match Primer here and apply it on the areas where I have larger pores and where I feel that my skin secretes much oil. So I'm just going to take a little quantity of the primer and apply it especially on my T-zone. Now what a primer does, it smoothens your skin, eliminating the pores, and yeah, it gives your makeup a really nice base. Now before putting on foundation, I like to use a lip balm so that till the time I use a lipstick, my lips stay hydrated. Now it's time for foundation, and for work I think you can skip a heavy foundation because sometimes it does give a cakey look, and who wants to wear a caked face to office? So I like to use the L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder. I think it's a great foundation while you're going to office because it's a very lightweight foundation and it gives your face a natural look, as if it's a no makeup look. So I'm just going to shake it for the best results. Pour some on the back of my hand and start applying it on my face. And now I'm going to take a buffing brush to buff the foundation really nicely onto my skin. If you don't want to use a foundation, you can also use a BB cream, because I think BB creams also serve the purpose while you are leaving for work, because they ensure your face does not look as if you're wearing makeup, and it gives a natural look as well. Plus, BB creams are more affordable than foundations. So yeah, I like to keep switching in between foundations, especially lightweight foundations like the one I'm using, and of course BB creams. If you don't have a buffing brush, you can also use your fingers to blend this foundation. And at any point you feel that you want more coverage, then you can take another layer of this foundation and apply it. Now it's time for concealer, and I think wearing concealer is very important because it helps you look more awake, especially around the entire eye area. It helps to hide the discoloration and also helps to hide blemishes, if any. So yeah, today I'm going to use the Body Shop concealer. Okay, I'm just going to apply this concealer underneath my eyes, and that's it. You can also apply some concealer into your inner corner so that your eyes look more awake. And to blend this concealer, I'm going to use my little finger. You can definitely skip using the concealer if you feel that a foundation alone is solving your purpose. Next, I'm going to use a compact to settle the concealer and also set up my foundation. So yeah, today I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Compact and dust some underneath my eyes. It's again a great compact if you're looking for something which is for daily wear. It doesn't make your face look white and gives your face a natural look. And you won't believe, guys, there are days when I don't like to wear any sort of makeup, so I only use my moisturizer and my sunscreen and set it with this compact powder, and I must say it works great for my skin on those days as well. You can also keep your compact in your handbags, because if at any point during the day you feel that your face isn't looking as fresh as it was in the morning, you can definitely apply a swipe of it. Now that my base is all set, I'm going to move to my eyes, and for my eyes I feel that a neutral palette with brown colors especially works great if you are going to a workplace. And if you have that little extra time in mornings, you can play with your eyes using two muted colors. And I have this palette which is the Maybelline Nudes palette, and I'm going to take two colors from this palette, one on my crease and the other on my lid. So to start off, I'm going to pick this shade and it would act as a base for my eyeshadow. So I'm just going to use my ring finger and use this eyeshadow on my eyes. If you think you don't have that much time in the mornings, you can definitely skip this step. So next, I'm going to take this brown shade, dark brown matte shade, and use a fluffy brush. Swirl this brush in the color and tap off the excess and use this color onto my crease area. I highly recommend this palette if you go to work and if you like such muted combination of colors. It's really great. Now, who has time to switch brushes in the morning? So I'm going to take my ring finger again and take this light brown shade and apply it all over my lid. It totally depends upon you what sort of colors you want for your eye makeup, but I would highly recommend to keep your eye makeup soft and subtle. Next, I'm going to define my eyes using the Faces Longwear Eye Pencil, and it's in the shade brown. If you want, you can use a black kajal as well. I'm just adding a noticeable swipe of the kajal. If you want, you can use a liner as well. Using a brown kajal definitely adds a softer looking appearance and the hint of soft smoky eye. Next, I'm going to use a mascara, and using a mascara works great to open up your eyes and lengthening your lashes as well. And I would highly recommend to use a mascara only to separate the lashes and avoid anything that gives you dramatic lashes. So today I'm going to use Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Mascara. It's a great mascara if you're looking for something to wear on your lashes for a daily basis. So I'm just going to use it a single swipe on my upper and my lower lashes. Now, well-defined brows definitely add a powerful look to your makeup. So what you have to do is fill in the sparse area and you're good to go. So today I'm going to use the Maybelline brow pencil, and I'm going to use the brow powder because who has the time in the morning to well define your eyebrows? So I'm just going to fill in the sparse area, and that's it. Focus in the beginning areas on your arch and on your tail. Next, I'm going to add a blush to my makeup, and a neutral pink blush works great at workplaces. So today I'm going to use Maybelline Cheeky Glow Pink Blush, and the beauty of this blush is that even a hint of this blush gives a very healthy look to your makeup. So I'm just going to swirl in my blush brush here, tap the excess, and start applying it on the apples of my cheeks and extend it upwards. So I'm just going to put on that fake smile. It's always important that you smile when you apply a blush, because then you would exactly know where you would want to highlight that blush on your face. So the next step is adding a bronzer alongside your cheekbones, which is this area. So it does nothing but it uplifts your cheeks even more and gives you a more defined and structured look to your face. So if you think that you have that extra little time in the mornings, then you can add this step. Otherwise, this step is completely optional. So for this step, I'm going to use this bronzer by Makeup Revolution. And if you guys have been following me since quite long, I use this bronzer a lot and it works great, especially when you don't want that full face of makeup. I like the fact that this bronzer is really soft to your skin and doesn't need that much blending. And start applying it on the hollows of my cheekbones. which is just below my blush area. If you don't want to use the same brush, you can also use a contour brush. But since I'm always running out of time in the mornings, I usually end up using the same brush. Now coming to lipstick, which is such an important step. So for the lips, always choose a hydrating and long wearing lipstick so that you would not need touch-ups quite often during the day. And today I'm going to use a Revlon lip balm in the shade Sultry. This is one of the shades that I've been using so much since the time I purchased it. And the beauty of this color is that it goes off with almost all of my work outfits. I recently did a video on how to choose a lipstick for different occasions, so if you want to check that out, I'm going to leave that link in the bottom bar description, so please don't forget to check out that. Since it's going to be a long day, 8 to 9 hours at work plus the traveling in between, I have to make sure that my makeup stays put all day long and I don't have to worry about all the smudging and smearing of makeup. So to ensure that my makeup stays put all day long, I'm going to use the Color Bar Makeup Mist. So guys, this is the final look that I came up with, and I think work makeup should be something which is comfortable to wear and looks amazing at the same time. For me, I see it as a low maintenance makeup and easy to do when I'm in a rush. Please give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel Urban Panache for more such interesting makeup looks, and you can also connect with me on all my social media channels. Links have been given in the bottom bar, so make sure you check out there. Until then, I see you in my next video. Bye!